So sorry about that, YouTube. Where was I? My story. Okay, so this guy was pawing at me, right? And I was telling you that, like, I have this thing with contact lenses. So he was never gonna get a piece. It was never gonna happen. And then he took his contacts out in front of me, and you were really never getting laid. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I almost threw up on him. And then, because, when you're 18, you have no sense of propriety, you have no sense of manners. And I was like, yeah, you need to leave. So I didn't even walk the poor guy back to the bus. And if he is out there in the world and he's like probably like a state senator now or something, like he's probably like fucking, the next in line to be Justin Trudeau. And you know what? I probably missed out. And dude, wherever you are, I am so sorry that I was a royal bitch. But you were never getting late. Because you took you were never getting late anyways, because you were not, I was not going to give it up to you. I'm telling you. But, and I'm sorry I made you ride the train to find this out. But yeah, so I kicked him out. I didn't even walk the poor guy back to the bus stop. But worst ever. Ever. I'm sorry, but no. That is the grossest shit of life. And I wish that as an adult, I think that 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds kind of have the right idea. Because, like I said, I have two beautiful children. I am not with their father. And I mean, I'm not going to disparage the guy too much, but let's just say he's kind of a douche. Right? So, shh, I didn't say that. So, he's kind of a douche. And if I had been as discerning as I was at 18 in that sense of I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, damn it, I probably wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in now with that. And I mean, I love my two beautiful children. Here's one of them. Say hello, Paige.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Yeah. So I probably wouldn't be in the situation of being a single mother. However, I do love my children. I mean, I got the best part of them. Haha, I win. But I think that at 18 years old, I was a lot more discerning. I was a lot more, confident in who I was, because at 18 you're invincible and the world is your oyster. And so, I have a young lady who works with me who's in her early 20s, and you know who you are. And honestly, I love her to pieces. She's so sweet and smart and lovely and just gorgeous, and sometimes her romantical choices aren't the best, and I feel like I have to mother her with her romantical choices. So this is for you, and you know who you are. Be careful out there. Be careful. Because I am going to shake this finger at you on Monday morning if you do something foolish. And that is right to you. But I think that at that age, in your early 20s or your late teens, you can be as discerning as you want to. And when you get up a little bit more, you put up with a little bit more bullshit. And I mean, they say to me, you have this great advice and stuff, and sometimes you don't even take your own advice. I think it's because I'm a little bit more forgiving of people at this age. And I understand that people have faults, and I can't just discount a guy because, he took his contacts out in front of me, or, he had blondish brown hair instead of bright blonde hair, or whatever your discerning qualities were at that point. I think your discerning qualities become a little bit more finite. Is he good? Is he kind? Is he going to mooch off me because he doesn't have a stable job, he doesn't have a dime in his pocket? Or are we going to be able to be equals? Is this a potential father for my children, if that's what you're looking for as children? I have two children. I don't really need children anymore, but I love my kids. Is he responsible? Will he pick me up when he says he's going to? Will he do what he says he's going to? Will he do this when he says he's going to, or do that when he says he's going to? So those are qualities that I look for now, whereas at 18 it was, okay, so he's got he's wearing an Echo shirt and I only like guys who wear Nikes. You know, like that was, you know, it wasn't for me, but that's the type of difference it is as you get older. And I think that there is a freedom in being that young and having that type of choice that you can make, you know, that you want a guy to do certain things with you or certain things for you or be a certain look, have a certain look or you know, have a certain type of humor that he wouldn't have had, you know, like a little later in life. You can kind of let some things slide. And I think that comes with the age and knowing that, you know, now you've gotten to a certain age and everybody's starting to get married and everybody's starting to have children. And, you know, there's not a lot of single men out there that are probably going to look at a, you know, single mother with 2 children. There's not a lot of, you know, guys out there, and I'm sure there is plenty, but in my dating pool, the dating pool goes from like the Olympic-sized swimming pool at the rec center to the mini fish pond in the backyard, you know, like, so there are things that you can let slide, like if he's not, you know, and I mean, I'm not saying this about anybody in particular, I want to point that out, but like if he's not the best cook, or he doesn't have the coolest car in the world, or if he's not wearing the brand new Nikes, that's not a reason to dump somebody over. I think, yes, you have to be discerning and you have to be, you know, I don't put up with somebody's bullshit. But at the same time, you have to be a little bit more lenient as to what you will and will not accept. Because, again, the dating pool for women of a certain age, and yes, it's very sad, I've hit of a certain age now, of a certain age has gotten slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. And I'm not looking for somebody to spend a night with. I'm looking for somebody to spend a lifetime with. So I want to make sure that this is the right person, but I want to make sure that I can compromise, because compromise is an important thing in a relationship. And of course with me, he's going to have to compromise. That's a given. So that's my bad date, blind date story. I hope you enjoyed it and found it funny. And I hope I don't have to shake a fist at anybody on Monday morning for doing something foolish over the weekend, because I work with a lot of lovely young people who sometimes make poor choices, especially when it's Friday night. Woo! But I hope that we're not going to have a conversation. So I will see you later, YouTube, and you have a great weekend. I'll probably see you tomorrow.